Welcome to Spiritual Courts. If this is your first time coming across this platform, welcome. Come on in. Raise your right hand, your left foot, stand up or sit down. Whatever makes you feel comfortable so that you can get this spiritual work. 9 times out of 10, you're here because this is where you're supposed to be. Hopefully you're here by way of your own free will. Free will is absolutely a blessing, isn't it? We can decide what we want to do, when we want to do it. Maybe we shall or we shan't, can or we can't, we will or we won't. Everything's about decisions. I'm glad you decided to be here. Welcome again to Spiritual Court, and congratulations. You've just been sworn in. Your energy is being checked at the universal gates, energetically, by way of the galaxies, by way of universally being in alignment with spiritual law. It's a fact. None of us are exempt. If you're returning back to this platform, guess what? I'm so glad you came back. Listen. Thank you for coming back to Spiritual Courts. Come on in. Shout out to my beautiful soul tribe family. We're gonna dive right on in, baby. The planets right now are in a wonderful alignment. Can you feel it? It feels so good. In the spiritual neighborhood. Listen, I got time today, y'all. I'm feeling real good. Transmuted some energy, talked to my inner self, my higher self, and I went through a whole death. It was amazing. I let her go. She was an amazing version of myself that I needed at the time that I needed it. But now that we're opening up new doors, the new you is emerging. I encourage you, I dare you to be the best version of yourself, better than you've ever been, because baby, 2025, we are staying alive by way of high frequencies. Holy Spirit's beautiful angels, source of all things, creator of all things. I put on the full armor of God as I sit here in spiritual court. May my heart be weighed by way of balancing out the scales of universal balance as I tell you the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So say I, so say we, as I see it, as I hear it, as I feel it. By way of divine intervention, I've just been sworn into spiritual court. And so have these cards. These cards got to tell us the truth. What's in divine collective energy? Rent. Okay. Bills, responsibility. Okay. And paying for shelter. So some of you are manifesting stability. Okay, that's what's up. Spirit says you've gone through what it is you need to go through in order to get to where you need to be. This is about cultivating the inner higher self. Sometimes we got to lose things in order to gain, Sometimes things that we thought were of value, we realize really weren't of value. What you value most is peace, good health, things you can't buy, right? So you're subscribing to your highest version of yourself. So rent, bills, and responsibility, paying for shelter. Somebody comment down below. All of my needs are being met, and I am very grateful on all levels, spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially. So just start celebrating that, if nothing else. Clout monster. Okay, so somebody out here, okay, it wouldn't be an interesting day in spiritual court if there wasn't a good clout monster ass energy somewhere on some timeline that you no longer are concerned about and or connected to. There's a whole bunch of different timelines, everybody's on their own timeline, right? And even though we pick up by way of frequency and messages, insight, by way of what's going on other timelines, we're very disconnected in the sense that we're simply observing, not absorbing their energy. But there's a funky, musty, booger wolf ass clout monster, okay? A clout pig, a glutton for clout. Shout out to the people that quickly read that card backwards. You're so special. That's a very special gift to read backwards. Somebody's out here doing weird shit, anything to get attention. Clout monster. I always say be leery of people that will do anything to get attention. They're dangerous, okay? Capricorn energy. Okay, so something about Capricorn season, Capricorn energy. Mississippi could be significant. Texas could be significant. I'm just looking at these license plates on here, right? Y'all see that? You see Texas, Arkansas. Okay, these states could be significant. Big Mississippi energy. North Dakota. Okay. Yeah, Texas. So somebody's a clout monster. Somebody could be trying to keep up with the Joneses. Why do we need to know this? Okay, why do we need to know this, Holy Spirit? You know what I mean? Like, okay, why are they showing up in spiritual court? Because the jig is up. Okay, somebody can't fake it to make it no more. Okay, they have to face the music. Okay, let the music play. They won't get away from this karma. Okay, clout monster. Somebody's doing weird shit to get attention. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel. What's going on here? What is this energy? Archangel Raphael, please and thank you. Thank you, angels. What's going on? No, I feel like something else is going on here. Three of Cups and the Page of Wands. Somebody's getting news that you're unbothered. I feel like somebody wants you to see them, to be concerned about what they're doing, and you're not. You're in the self-care energy, Two of Cups energy, in some type of agreement with source and your higher self. I feel like the Two of Cups is like you being married to your higher self in the spirit, right? You made a commitment, you made an oath to your higher self in the constitution of self. Yeah, some type of an agreement. But the Three of Cups and the Page of Wands is like somebody watching you or getting news by way of the grapevine. You know, the grapevine could be the World Wide Web virtually. Maybe they're hearing that you're unbothered, you don't give a damn, and you know, you really don't. And so somebody's doing anything to get your attention. Clarify clout monster. But they got rent and bills due. So somebody can't afford to, like, yeah, can't nobody even afford to pay attention. You need to pay attention to whatever the hell your responsibilities are. Page of Cups in the reverse. Men who lack conscience will even lie to themselves. They lied to God too with the Page of Cups in the reverse. This is a manipulator. Somebody has no vision, okay? Page of Cups in the reverse could also represent lack of, just lack of work ethics, inability to get things going, lack of vision, okay? Hence the fact that they have lack of resources. So somebody's not doing the work, but they're too busy trying to get your attention. Clarify clout monster. Clarify clout monster. You could be a Capricorn. They could be a yeah, somebody got a lot going on. What the hell going on in spiritual court? Listen, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse and the Magician in the reverse. Somebody's in debt to the universe and to the 3D realm. Spiritually bankrupt is what I just heard. With no vision. You know, people with lack of vision, they perish. Somebody doesn't know what's going to happen from day to day. They don't have any goals, any work ethics. Their biggest goal is to appear to be something that they're not to get your attention. Big ass clout monster energy. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse is debt, financial debt, spiritual debt. Then you got the Magician in the reverse, which is a manipulator. Somebody could have even done some form of dark energetic work, okay? Trying to manifest some type of poverty for you, and they ended up in poverty. Three of Pentacles, earth energy, collaborations, okay? Somebody's trying to get themselves to appear to be a certain way so that you will collaborate with them. Yeah, no, this is not a good deal. Whatever this is, somebody is creating illusions with the Page of Cups in the reverse. Page of Cups in the reverse is just as good as Seven of Cups in the upright, child. Somebody's creating some form of an illusion, manipulative energy, making it look as though they got it together when really they don't. Why do people do this? For whom are you performing? You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody watching but you. Nobody knows you better than you. Yeah. Clarify Capricorn. Who's this Capricorn? Is this a karmic Capricorn? Is this a divine Capricorn? Child, a bad one. Somebody that lost the battle. Five of Wands in the reverse. They feel defeated by your accomplishments, or defeated by the fact that you're not paying them attention, defeated by you putting your attention on yourself. The goal was to create some form of an illusion so that you would come along and hopefully collaborate with them. This person ain't got their shit together. They're not even collaborating with themselves, honey. Five of Wands in the reverse is like jealousy, envy, evil eye, but it's in the reverse. Somebody's intentions are all the way wrong. Child, they should have made a left. All the way wrong and not right. Listen, Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody that is coming in with what appears to be a friendship, cup of love. You know, somebody that wants to ignite some form of collaboration with you or friendship. Yeah, the Empress energy. You're coming up as a boss energy. Clarify the Emperor energy. What's going on? Okay, the Sun. Yeah, you're out here glowing, shining, radiant, abundant. Not just by way of your finances, but abundant by way of energy. You know, when you feel good, I feel like you look good. Every time I have gone through transformations and internally I'm at peace with it, I kid you not, I look at myself and I look so good. Like, when I mean look good, I can see the light. Like, I'm like, wow, I really look happy. Like, it's genuine happiness that's not predicated on anything that I own or anybody that I'm with. And that feels amazing. Okay. And this is what I feel like you're doing. I feel like you're just shining, minding your own business, and somebody is trying to create some form of smoke signal, a smoke screen, an illusion, so that you encounter or you want to encounter them, or so that you accidentally have an encounter. You know, it's like somebody knowing that you're going to be a certain place and they bump into you. They're like, oh, I didn't know you were going to be here. You knew I was going to be here. You wanted to bump into me. You wanted me to offer you this collaboration. Yeah, look, this is about money. Knight of Swords energy, okay? Yeah, somebody was out here attacking you with some type of dark energetic word. Somebody's birthday could be in January, could be an Aquarius, Capricorn. Shout out to the high vibrational Aquarius and Capricorns, because this one is karmic, okay? Page of Pentacles, something about money, something about your stability. Somebody was talking about you too. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Yeah, King of Cups, they were talking about you. You're coming up as somebody who's just in this self-care, self-love energy. You're a leader of some sort. The Sun's energy, Leo energy. You know, the Sun is the most radiant energy in the tarot. You're happy. You're genuinely happy. Clarify Clout monster. Show us this person. Yeah, they feel defeated by you because you're not paying them attention. You're starving them out, ignoring them. I feel like somebody's not noteworthy. You know, it's like you're not interested, you know, like when you're watching TV. When I used to watch TV, I really don't do that too much anymore. But you flip through the channels and you're like, oh, seen that. Okay, not interested. Okay. Yeah, don't show me this channel again type of energy. This is how I feel this person is. You're not interested. You can see through whatever this is, but they're caught up. They could be in the Five of Pentacles, Two of Wands. They want to come towards you because you're in this winning self-love energy. Clarify divine masculine, Emperor energy, King of Cups. Yeah, you're standing in your power. It's genuine. And somebody's trying to figure out how to get back into your good graces. Okay, you keep taking leaps of faith, and somebody's a fool to think that they can leap your way. Froggy, don't you leap. Froggy, don't you leap this way. You got the Hierophant energy. You're coming up as somebody that's mastered themselves emotionally, spiritually to this point, and this is beautiful. You're radiant in alignment. Two of Wands. You're looking really, really good, okay? You're sitting with your divine self, feeling really good on a spiritual level, and somebody wants to come in and have some type of reuniting of some sort or something, child. I feel like they got motive. Yeah, Empress in the reverse. No, this could be a karmic feminine or masculine. Take it as it resonates, but I'm getting a karmic feminine. Clarify the Empress in the reverse. It's so hard to see the Empress in the reverse. Hermit energy. This person could be in isolation. They're embarrassed, okay, because they're struggling to pay rent, bills, responsibility. It's like join the world. Like, we all have something that we have to pay for, right? But the fact that somebody's spending more time creating an illusion to no avail, and it's not even getting your attention, is senseless. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, Justice energy, Libra energy. Something's being balanced out by way of the scales. They could also have some form of legal issues. What's their justice? They're absolutely in spiritual court under some form of judgment. Yeah, they want something from you. Knight of Pentacles energy. Okay. Somebody wants something from you. Knight of Pentacles, breadcrumber, manipulator, the Magician in the reverse. Something got that ass caught up in spiritual court, and they could also have some type of legal issue, something that they might have to pay out. I just heard eviction. Somebody could have got evicted. Yeah. Three of Swords. They can't fake it no more, but nobody's paying attention to them faking it, so stop, you know? It's like buying tickets to a shit show and nobody's showing up. So who are you performing for? You know what I mean? Like, get your shit together. For real. We've all had a shitty day. Yeah, Five of Cups. Now they sad because they can't come in, you know, with this robbing Peter to pay Paul ass, piss poor ass apology. Like, what is this about? Clarify. Yeah, Page of Swords in the reverse. Page of Swords could be like getting bad news, getting an eviction notice, 3-day notice, something. Page of Swords is just, it's all bad. And they got the nerve to be evil eyeing you. Like, ma'am, take your evil eyes off of this person who's loving on themselves in their highest vibration and go get your life together. When people get to this energy, it's like they want to come in and do something to take from you, I feel. Yeah, the Chariot, you're moving forward. You're moving forward. They know that you're not stupid. Somebody knows that you know exactly what's going on with them. Yeah, they know it. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, they're jealous too. They got the nerve to be trying to stop you from getting something. Somebody could have lost income with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody could have been trying to take your spiritual gifts also. Clarify Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Or manifest off of your energy, I feel. Yeah, it's over. Somebody's birthday could be in December. You could have a few people here. There's a January Capricorn Aquarius that possibly was attacking you. Karmic. Okay, let's be clear. And then there's a Karmic Capricorn, possibly December, that was also attacking you. These people don't have no protection. The goal is to get you to let your guard down, but I feel like you're too busy over here doing what you need to do. Yeah, Page of Wands. Somebody could also be attacking your children, or they were trying to. Somebody is losing it. Like, child, clarify what's going on. Yeah. They want to heal something with you. They want to come in and be friends. Two of Cups. But I feel like you're minding your own business. You're staying in your high vibration. Yeah. Queen of Swords in the reverse. This person's nasty. Nasty energy. Very mean-spirited person. If they're not an air sign, they're just in this airy, nasty, you know, there's an air about them. There's a nastiness, a funk, a stench when it comes to their funky ass energy. And the universe is sniffing them out. The universe is saying you're very skunky, you're funky. You know, you can just sniff out bad karma. You're like, nah, stay your funky ass over there and work out your tower. They're nasty. They talk nasty. They're just mean. Mean person. Very mean and nasty. Ten of Swords in the reverse, okay? You got a couple of people here. You got a couple of people that's just trying to fake it to make it, okay? For some of you, it's a June Gemini. Yeah, you got a June Gemini that could be trying to siphon, Karmic June Gemini, that could be trying to siphon your energy or attack a child. Clarify. Yeah. Seven of Wands in the reverse. This person's lost all spiritual protection. The universe is not aiding and abetting them in these attacks. I feel like the universe never was. You're in this winning season. Something can't go any further. Seven of Wands in the reverse is like the ancestors saying, like, we're not protecting this bullshit ass energy. So somebody's literally on a hope and a prayer. Okay? Why would you go outside in a sea full of bullets with no bulletproof vest? This is how I feel this person is right now. They just going on a hope and a prayer, just hoping to get a little bit of your energy, hoping to get a little bit of a child's energy with the Ace of Pentacles. Child, somebody trying to pay their bills and manifest off of your child's energy? I can't make it up. What's going on, Holy Spirit? Come on, Holy Spirit. Knight of Wands energy, they're rushing in to do this. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Yeah, Queen of Wands in a reverse is a witch. You got a few people in your energy. You could have an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your energy. Nine of Wands could be a Sagittarius feminine or a masculine in his feminine energy, or a Leo here. Somebody's wicked. Somebody's wicked as hell. Clarify, we don't give a damn, we don't give a damn. We don't give a damn, we don't give a damn. Yeah, you could be a high vibrational Capricorn. So you got another Capricorn attacking you. Okay, you could be a high vibrational Capricorn, King of Pentacles. Maybe that's why this Three of Pentacles came up, and you got somebody that's attacking you, somebody from your past that's trying to get your attention, in competition with you. They'll do anything. This person's losing. Four of Wands in the reverse. It's like they could be losing a house, money, time, energy. What the hell they got going on? Clarify what's going on with this Capricorn. Yeah, look, and this is what's so crazy. This person's about to shoot their eye out. Look, Eight of Cups. They refuse to walk away. They refuse to stop trying to attack you energetically. Clarify the Magician in the reverse. Yeah. This is somebody that's hidden, a hidden enemy. Well, not really. We can see them. But they think that you don't know, that they know, that you know you know. Listen, you know who this is. This is some weird ass friend. This could be somebody that you grew up with. Somebody from your past. Capricorn energy. So you got a Capricorn attacking another Capricorn? Or an Aries energy? Who is this Capricorn? Yeah, look. You're coming up as the real Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. So, yeah, what is going on? King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Clarify? Yeah, you're being celebrated. You're being celebrated. You could be a December Capricorn, and there could be a January Aquarius Capricorn attacking you, along with a Leo, okay? And possibly a Libra Virgo. Karmic, they're all karmic, okay? Not high vibrational. Three of Cups, King of Wands. Yeah, you're celebrating something that you got going on in life, and somebody's mad about it. Big December energy, if we're gonna clarify Capricorn energy. Fire and earth, you're about your money. Yeah, you balance stuff out. You call down judgment, alchemizing the energy. Judgment is here, and somebody is pissed off because you're not paying attention to them. Yeah, it's over. They're faking the funk. This person's in poverty. Five of Pentacles, okay? So if they want you to pay attention to them, they could be posting something online. They're under judgment though, y'all. They're hiding the fact that they're in poverty. Not just financially, but spiritually in poverty. They could just be projecting some nasty energy onto you, and you just keep transmuting it. Look at this. Two of Pentacles, you keep transmuting the energy. That's crazy. So somebody's ass is up the creek without a paddle. They're mad because you're not paying attention to them. Okay, what's the backstory here? Like, how does somebody get like this? Somebody's very invested. Okay, as my son says to me. He was watching something on Netflix, and I'm like, do you want to watch something else? He's like, no, I'm kind of invested. Listen, when you got a mother like me who loves to communicate, my children know how to talk. Okay, that's all I can tell you. You can't just walk up to them. Hey, little boy, child, my baby know how to talk. What you want to talk about? Politics? What's going on in Japan? He's going to let you know. But yeah, I use that word, and I love that word for me and for him. And I said, yeah, I like that word. So somebody's very invested, okay? Heavily invested in trying to get your attention. Big clout monster energy. They're doing weird shit, doing anything that they possibly can to try to get some type of attention from you, and I feel like you just don't care. Okay, hold on, y'all. I didn't drop cards down here. Give me just one moment. Okay, what is this? All right, so listen. This person, let's just see what the backstory is. Holy Spirit, and I love Capricorn energy. If somebody's not in a healthy space, they're moving at a stagnant pace and life is not lifing for them. And so somebody is trying to cast their burdens onto you. Okay, projection. Big projection energy. Yeah, somebody is trying to send you nasty energy and you just keep keeping it for yourself. I love it when people send me nasty energy. I put it in my pocket and I turn it into copper. Or maybe gold, or maybe silver. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold. Listen, somebody should have chose wisely. What's the backstory? Show us this person, Clout monster. Yeah, 5 of Wands in the reverse. They could have always have felt defeated in your energy. This is somebody that's been competing with you all your life. 5 of Wands in the reverse, okay? With the 6 of Cups that was in the previous spread, okay? I feel as though this person always felt in competition with you, okay? Like, why does everything go well for you type of energy? Yeah, look at this. They're in debt, y'all, to the universe, to the atmosphere, to creditors in the 3D. Somebody is faking the funk. The 5 of Cups in the reverse is, you know, nasty energy returned to sender. 5 of Cups is also not having regard for anything that they do. So somebody still is not taking accountability. Again, they are heavily invested with trying to get your attention when they could be taking that energy and putting it into something else by way of their responsibilities. They are choosing not to do this. This is not a wise decision. Okay, yeah, look, 6 of Pentacles. Somebody is like shelling out more than what they're getting. I just heard their outgo is more than their income. Yeah, listen, 5 of Cups in the reverse because somebody's trying to keep up. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Oh, I just heard whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Child, somebody could have domestic shit going on. Maybe that's what the 5 of Wands is. This could be black magic, chaos magic too, that backfired. Because I just heard whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Yeah, somebody doesn't know what to do. Page of Wands. They could be trying to seek some type of information to get some help or something. Okay, Page of Cups in the reverse is lack of vision. Therefore, they're perishing. But again, they sent you some nasty energy. If you're just now coming into the chat, what's good? How's it going? Come on in. Don't forget to hit the like button. Just hit that like button. If you're on your mobile device, tap, just tap it. You know, spiritual court is the truth. If you don't like it, I understand, and that's okay. Just know the universe is watching you. Listen. Clout monster though, what is this? Page of Cups in the reverse. They're insensitive. They just feel like they gotta win. Somebody just gotta win. You're in this winning 10 of Pentacles energy, okay, with the 6 of Pentacles. Somebody's shelling out more than what it is that they're getting, and they're watching your 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, 3 of Wands. They're trying to figure out what you got coming in. Somebody could be trying to tap into your energy. 10 of Pentacles is 3 of Wands, what's to come. Emperor energy, again, you're coming up as a boss. You could be independent. You could be an entrepreneur. Whatever this is, your business is taking off and somebody is like, what is going on? You also have this beautiful partnership, Empress to the Emperor with the 3 of Wands. So you're looking towards the future. You're not looking back. And somebody is like, weird. Open up this door for me, Holy Spirit. I just heard financial issues and overwhelmed. The universe is teaching this person a hard lesson. The universe is teaching this person a hard lesson about being materialistic, being realistic. Okay, watching where their money goes. Too busy trying to make something look like something that it's not. So if you have to downsize and that's wiser, then do so, right? right? That makes sense. But somebody like doesn't want to, very stubborn energy, doesn't want to let go of image, collateral damage. Like they're trying to balance things out with the Two of Pentacles, and as soon as they do, it seems as though they're in the Six of Pentacles again, having to pay somebody for something or owing something. Yeah, this is somebody from your past. They're stuck. Very unforgiving spirit. You know, yeah, what are they mad about? Six of Cups from the past. Somebody's mad because they feel like they can never beat you, but you didn't even know you were in competition with this person. King of Swords energy. Yeah, somebody in January. There's a January Capricorn that feels like they can play over your top because you're the star, and they're coming out as Aquarius energy. Clarify the star and the King of Swords. Show us this person. Yeah, here they go. They're still very immature in nature. It's like somebody has, you know, grown up by way of years going by, but immature state. They're very immature. They can't get over something that happened when y'all were younger, childhood. I feel like they've always held in that they were in competition with you. Something that you're doing so effortlessly is a struggle for them. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This person's in debt. This also means the inner child is suffering from something from the past. Two of Pentacles, they overthink. They're over strategizing how to bring you down. The star energy. Somebody feels like they need to be the star. Somebody's name could be Star. Middle name, first initial, something like that. Or first name, middle name. Clarify this King of Swords and the star energy. But I feel like you are the star. But I think this is clarifying them as a January Capricorn. Yeah, January Capricorn and or Aquarius, but it's a Capricorn. Okay, your birthday could be in April for some of you. Okay, for some of you, your birthday, you're a March Aries, possible March 25th, 23rd, something like that. Okay. For some of you, your birthday's in April. Okay, whatever it is, you're in this abundant energy. Temperance in the reverse is somebody obsessed with doing something to you, taking you down, projecting energy onto you. They could just be wishing and praying for your downfall. You know, we all pray for different things. While you're praying to just stay in good alignment, somebody's praying for you not to be in this beautiful winning energy. The Three of Swords, yeah, this person has issues with the past. Okay, it's a very personal issue. And they're deflecting and or projecting. Clarify this person's current energy. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This person's losing money. For them, success is based on wealth, finances. But they're refusing to go within. This is the kind of money, I was going to say the kind of person, it's 6:33 on the clock. The kind of person that will get a whole bunch of money and still won't be happy. Or you can put them in a broke situation, which appears as though they're broke. Okay, and they're still not happy. Like it was never enough. They refuse to go within. So what you have with the Ten of Pentacles is really internal wealth by way of your energy, by way of high frequency. Yeah, it's love. Look at you. Love. Self-love. Now you're attracting somebody that loves themselves. You're mirroring somebody by way of beautiful energy. Yeah, this person's like trying to figure out why you. Why is it always you? Yeah. Whatever they wished for you is what's happening to them. This is current energy. The Tower in the reverse. This person's really stressed out. Wheel of Fortune, something that they plan is not working. So they could have done, with the Magician in the reverse, they could have done like some type of poverty prayer, spell. It set some form of an intention with the universe. The universe blocked that shit because the Seven of Wands was in the reverse. So the ancestors were like, we're not backing you on the BS. Now they're sad and they still keep trying. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay. They're losing a lot, or they will real soon. How many? Yeah. Something's happening over the next 5 days. This could be by the 1st of February. Not 5 days, but this could be the 5th of the month or in 5 days with the Five of Swords. They're already defeated because they still won't stop. Yeah, look. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Make it continuing to make bad investments. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. What the hell is wrong with this person? Very stubborn energy. Very stubborn Capricorn energy. 7 of Swords, Aquarius energy. Somebody's birthday is absolutely in January. Karmic Capricorn, Karmic Aquarius energy. Big Capricorn energy. Meanwhile, you over here unbothered. Okay? Somebody wants you to be bothered. Yeah, you got divine intervention. Okay? Creativity, insight. You're getting downloads. So you know who this person is. And the fact that you know and you still remain to be unbothered, that's how you do it. That's really how you do it. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're leaving this relationship out in the cold. And this person's actually going to be in the 5 of Pentacles. This is what they wish for you. Clarify the black magic. Did they pay somebody? This person could be in debt because of spell work? Bitch. Wait a minute. Yeah, somebody spent a shitload of money to take you down? To take your fortune? And you're still in the 10 of Pentacles. This is how you know the Most High is good. Ace of Swords, this is the truth. Listen, yeah, they did death spells. They wanted endings for you. Somebody wanted to end you. And this could be like a childhood friend or something like that. Or somebody you went to school with or something. But death, they wanted endings. They wanted bad health, like endings to your prosperity. And you just kept it pushing. Clarify the star. Yeah, you kept it pushing. You kicked rocks. You got the hell up out of Dodge. And you left somebody's ass in the 5 of Pentacles. It's like somebody putting on a whole shit show, swearing up and down you're going to show up to watch it. And you just look the other way. You just look the other way. The Magician was in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Yeah, to block your destiny, to block your money, to block your intuition. Child, you got to be, listen, we call down judgment over this person real quick. This person didn't think that anybody would ever catch them. Somebody paid for a death spell to be done. The death is also giving graveyard energy, something that they did to block the truth, to block you from moving along. 7 of Wands, but your ancestors rose up and said, what's good? And kept you in alignment by way of your divine assignment. Child, clarify the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse with death. What did they do? 4 of Wands. Somebody wanted to affect your union, your living situation. Who is this person? Why are they so angry? I can't make it up. The Magician in the reverse. Death magic. The Magician in the reverse and death. They did a poverty spell, all of this. And you ended up in the 10 of Pentacles. Jealousy, pain, grief, hurt, unprocessed pain, not being real with themselves about life, their responsibility. Somebody is like very angry that, you know, you could have gone through things in life. You know, we all have had something that could have taken us out, but this person doesn't know how to recover. And they're like mad because you have some type of skill set energetically. You transmute issues, problems. You don't harbor resentment. You don't hold on to grudges. You forgive. You are, and they're jealous about that. Like, that you just keep moving forward, the fool. Somebody doesn't have the ability to do that. You know, we think about moving forward as something that we just do. But it's absolutely a gift to be able to forgive yourself and move forward. Yeah, look, heavy projection could be a little bit of mirror magic, but the Magician in the reverse, they want to manipulate your energy. This person wanted to play in everybody's energy around you so that you would never see that it was them. Dang. To take your power, but you stood in your strength. You stood in your strength the moment that you decided to see them and be unbothered. Somebody absolutely did pay Some type of dark practitioner with the Hierophant in the reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Toil and labor. Big dark practitioner energy. Big dark magician energy. Okay? And somebody could be getting a reading, finding out that you're in the Ten of Pentacles. Can you imagine? Somebody did all that work and it didn't get them anything. Show me this practitioner. Yeah, look, they did this to a Queen of Cups. Clarify this practitioner. All that work, and what did it get you? The Nine of Swords, the doggone Nine of Swords. Because not only are they about to lose everything, the practitioner's about to lose everything, people around them could be passing away, animals, all kinds of weird shit. Nine of Swords, this is the practitioner. So this was the professional. This was the one somebody sent towards you to take you out. The one that knows what to do, how to do it, when to do it. They're going to get it done. And somebody spent a whole bunch of money trying to take you out. And the practitioner's in the Nine of doggone Swords. I cannot make it up. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. I feel like you just moving forward. Yeah, look. Somebody's hiding the fact that they stressed out. So they could be acting normal, like it's going to work out. It's all going to go well. With the Hermit, they're hiding out, trying to dodge this black magic, this Tower. Ten of Wands, they're stressed out and weighed down. Okay? I feel like people around this person could have already have passed away or something like that. Why am I feeling that? Why am I feeling that? Yeah, the moon magic. Death spells, backfiring, under the moon. So somebody close to this person could already have passed away. This practitioner is terrified because they feel like, you know, with the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Cups, you're divinely connected to Source. Not only that, you've gone through a major ascension. You've transmuted some of the most powerful death magic done ever. This is a real powerful practitioner, or they were. But compared to who? The Most High God who's backing you? It's a no. The Most High said, touch not my anointed. Do my prophets and my messengers no harm. Four of Cups, it's definitely a missed opportunity to take you off your destiny. That's what this is. Now somebody's in debt. Somebody spent a whole bunch of money. I mean a whole bunch of doggone money. Trying to take you out. Child, I gotta scratch my head on that one because this is baffling. It's baffling. Now they're broke. Were they supposed to get your destiny? Is that what was supposed to happen? What were they supposed to get? Yeah, they were supposed to get your Ten of Cups. Because you have a spiritual contract for some type of love relationship that's coming in. Okay? But you're in this self-love energy. It's almost like the Most High set you aside to love yourself first after walking away from people that, you know, the relationships were expired. And then you got into the Ten of Pentacles and now you're manifesting love. Somebody's mirroring you and you're standing in your power. Ten of Cups, this is somebody that you treated like family. They wanted your Ten of Cups. So they could have wanted to swap out something or just take it from you. Knowing that they couldn't take it, I just heard. They wanted to steal it. Just make sure that you didn't get it. If they weren't able to get it, they just wanted to make sure you didn't get it. This would have satisfied, I would have said satisfied somebody's soul, but this is a soulless individual. When you ain't got nothing going on in life, this is not, you ain't got no soul, boo. 6:44 on the clock. Clarify what's going on. Yeah, them and the practitioner looking crazy. Eight of Wands in the reverse. They were sending you psychic attacks, trying to communicate something, speaking curses. Every curse you can imagine, somebody was trying to speak. Now somebody's ass is possibly having to pay for bills and shelter. They about to lose it all. This is the year that you're going to get news about people and you're going to be like, oh, it was you. I had a feeling it was you, you know, and you won't feel bad for them. These are people that are waiting to hear that you've fallen ill, that you're unalive, that you lost everything, that you're not finding love or whatever this is. But in true reality, it was always divinely orchestrated and or planned to put you in a position to gain everything. What profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? So you were within. You perfected your soul's mission. Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands, you could be a masculine in the Queen of Cups energy, but something about balancing out your feminine energy, self-love. You know, feminine energy is the heart, the left side of the body, okay? That's the way you receive love. So you decided to pour into your own cup. You went about your journey. Everything right here represents you moving forward. Three of Wands, moving forward. The future, foresight. The Fool, moving forward, taking a leap of faith. The Strength, standing in your power, having everything that you need. Eight of Cups, walking away. See, the thing about the Eight of Cups is people think, oh, that's just you moving on. No, that's never looking back too. Let's be clear. Let's include the energy that's attached to the Eight of Cups. It's also never looking back at whatever, whoever, whenever, whatever the hell of that was. Was is the key word. Why? Because then you keep looking back. You don't allow for the universe to balance shit out. Yeah, listen, Two of Swords, these people don't know what the hell is going on. Child, they confused. Maybe they can't see anymore by way of your energy. So this practitioner, let's get into this practitioner. You know, I got time today. You're just now coming into the chat. Welcome to Spiritual Court. Congratulations. Watch your energy. It's been sworn in. Don't say nothing stupid in the chat. We just gonna ignore the shit out of you. You're gonna be looking crazy, saying stuff that don't match up with the reading. Listen, don't miss this message. My nose is itching. Oh, wait. Third eye is open. Confirmation. Ace of Swords. Oh, my nose is itching. Listen, I know this is the truth. So listen, somebody can't tap into your energy no more. Somebody can't tap into your energy. Two of Swords, they're confused. Somebody's trying to figure out how something didn't work on you. Okay, well, you know, now they got to admit to the fact that the Most High walks with you. I feel like you never needed to explain this, okay? Never. What's real, what's true, never needs to be explained. You're not looking for any clout. You're not looking for somebody to give you a pat on the back. You work for the Most High God. If you should so happen to see me winning, well, oh, what a coincidence. Bitch, take note. Well, what did you do? Well, you know, love, honor, respect. They're like, no, what did you do? Because everybody wants to believe that you somehow sold your soul, that you somehow cut corners, that somehow you circumvented to get this divine protection or these blessings, right? God forbid you just decided to adhere to your higher self and love on yourself, right? They just can't believe it. Ten of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, child by. What betrayal. They could have never touched this Ten of Pentacles with the 10,000-foot pole. Somebody wanted to play mind games. King of Swords, okay? Somebody thought they could play over your mind state. Somebody was enjoying this thoroughly, okay? Disrespectfully enjoying it. Ooh, this person, no, they crazy. Show us this practitioner. I just heard the practitioner's a clown. Took all their money. Took a whole bunch of money from them with the Nine of Swords. Now this person's stressed out, losing sleep. Who did the spell work? This is the person that we're calling into spiritual court. They could have prepared something for this person. Show me this person. Close any doors that don't need to be open. Holy Spirit, I put a shield of protection over me. Remove any nasty energies, anything trying to attack my chakras, my throat chakra, any nasty projection. Just deflect it and send it right back to that person. Go look at yourself in the mirror. Take your own energy and get up out of here. Holy Spirit, beautiful angels, open up the door for me, please, and thank you to this practitioner. Show me this practitioner that was working for this person. They're arguing with the practitioner, fighting with the practitioner. You said this was going to work. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I paid you $5,000, $10,000. You said that I would have this person's gifts. Clarify what's going on. Ooh, somebody keeps trying to shut the door. Open up that door, please, and thank you. You are under judgment in spiritual court. We do have rank to call your punk ass in here to spiritual court. But see, when you decide to be diabolical, you lose your spiritual power. You lose your spiritual ranking. That means any and everything is under inspection in spiritual court. We can see all of what you did. Well, I don't want you in my business. Well, you should have been nicer, okay? But we call your punk ass into spiritual court. Yeah, look. So this was a destiny swap deal. Swapping out a destiny with an earth angel, temperance energy. They're arguing. Open up this door, please and thank you. Somebody around this person might be sick. Clarify. Yeah, the Hierophant in the reverse. Somebody that they're married to might be sick. Somebody could be taking on the bulk of the responsibility. Okay, listen, that ain't no reason to go do spell work. You don't get a pass. Judgment. Bitch, you exposed. Okay? Clarify what's going on. Like, Clarify what's going on here. Yeah, the Fool. Somebody feels stupid. Somebody took a leap of faith doing something. Somebody wanted your destiny, wanted to stop it. They keep closing this door. They feel like the love that you've shown them makes you gullible. Like somebody loves this Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, trickster energy behind your back. Clarify this person. Show me this practitioner. Yeah, strength. Somebody hates your strength, your power, your will to overcome. And you will continue to overcome. Somebody comment down below. I'm going to continue to overcome. So if you're planning on hating me, if you're planning on putting hate on your agenda, bitch, get ready. Get dressed to be ready to hate. Whatever you got to do to prepare yourself to be in a hating energy, I'm going to give you some more to hate on. Because I'm just minding my business. Like, what is this? Show me this practitioner. Yeah, they got caught. 7 of Swords in the reverse. And now they're arguing and fighting. Yeah, 5 of Swords in the reverse because they did something without thinking about the consequences. Whenever you go in doing magic and you don't care about whether or not it backfires on you, bitch, you're in trouble. That's a red flag. You putting out all this nasty ass energy towards somebody that's not attacking you and you're not afraid. You don't give a damn if it backfires because your life is already in a shitty ass shambles of a mess. Okay, listen, commercial break. Who is this raggedy ass ragamuffin that's not going into the new earth with us? Bury them and bury the energy and let it die. Whatever this is, honey, somebody new. So whoever this practitioner is, they took this person's money very well knowing that there was 100% chance that this wouldn't work. So now they're arguing with the practitioner with the 3 of Swords because shit is falling apart in their life. Everything that they sent towards you backfired. You got the 3 of Swords. Somebody that they married to could be sick. 2 of Wands in the reverse. This could be the end of the road for somebody. Although we've come to the end of the road. Type of energy. 3 of Swords. Yeah, they could have broke up with their practitioner. Child, you done broke up with the practitioner. Relationship issues with the practitioner. Holy Spirit says yes. I can't make it up. Somebody paid a shitload of money, baby, to get your gifts. A whole bunch of money. Somebody was working overtime, doing double time just to pay the practitioner. Okay, that's where you wanted your money to go? So shall it be. Ain't that a beautiful thing, though? Isn't that beautiful? When the Most High does that, put your enemy in a position where they have to exhaust their finances just to try to stop you, very well knowing that they can't. Star energy. Ace of Pentacles energy. Somebody wanted your spot. Clarify the star in the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, the moon. Hide behind your back. Definitely a January Capricorn. The moon energy. Clarify. Yeah, they're hiding the fact that they're in the 5 of Pentacles because they went broke. Spinning spell work. Or spinning for spell work. Or what is it? Making money. Or what is it? Child, they went broke. Paying for spell work. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Maybe I'm stuttering because they can't believe it. I feel like they're like, they're thinking about the amount of money they're calculating. Oh my God. That's what I feel. Because all of a sudden I got this stuttering Stanley Shirley ass energy. 6:55 on the clock. Somebody's like, oh my God, I spent over $15,000. I've been over 25. Like that shit starts to add up every moon cycle. So now somebody's going through their receipts. It's a fine time to go through your receipts, love. Now that you're in the 5 of Pentacles, don't you think it's a little too late? So somebody could be asking for their money back. Clarify getting their money back, child. Now you want to go through the receipts? What you got going on? Knight of Wands energy. Practitioner could have been a fire sign. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know. Who's this person? Child, who is this? Somebody was impulsive. Five of Pentacles. Who is this person? Who is this King of Wands? Okay. I don't know. Could have been somebody. Okay. King of Swords. Somebody was impulsive. Is this the Practitioner? Clarify, is this the Practitioner? King of Wands, Knight of Wands energy. Who is this person? Yeah, this is the Practitioner. This Practitioner was controlling this person. Possibly doing magic over them to get them to believe under some form of an illusion that they could take your destiny. Clarify the Emperor in the reverse. See, whenever practitioners like this to this magnitude, and they have, a little bit of knowledge about spirituality, they already know that the person coming to them is a tarnished person. Whenever somebody fixes their mouth and their spirit to say, hey, I want this person's beauty, I want this person's destiny, I want their spiritual gifts, I want to be like them, I want to wear their skin, I want their love contract, I want whatever life has for them, I want it for myself, and I want to see them unalive. The practitioner is like, ding, 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 got me a stupid one, got me a dummy. I promise you they do. This is what they think. This is what they think. They might do a little something to test your energy, to test your power, but once they realize intuitively, energetically, that they can't come for you, guess who they start working? The client. And they test the person. Okay, give me another $1,000. And the person's like, okay. They do anything to get them the money. They already know that they got a fool on the line. Got a live one, the fool. And so this person goes and they're just racking up karma. And a lot of these practitioners put themselves in a position to where the karma don't come back to them. See, a lot of people don't know that. They'll make sure that the karma comes back to you because they already know that you crazy. This practitioner is walking away. Took this person's money and walked away. I've seen it 1,000 times. The Emperor in the reverse. This person was controlling this person. And this person's person could be passing away too. Clarify the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands energy. Somebody could have been trying to harvest your energy for their person or to keep their person. They could be getting a divorce. Justice. Or somebody's passing away. Yeah, it's over. This person was under a severe ass illusion. They could have some type of mental issues. If they don't, they do now. Okay, this is what happens when it's black magic induced psychosis. Child by black magic induced self psychosis. You made yourself crazy from doing black magic. Knight of Swords. Look, under some form of an illusion that some shit was gonna work. My nose is itching to the dickens, honey. Anything else we need to see, Holy Spirit? Yeah, look, Page of Pentacles. Now they in debt. They even tried to attack your children. Something could be happening to their child. What's with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse? We know that's debt. Yeah, I can't make this up. These are stupid ass people. If this person attacked your child, something could be happening to a child of theirs, unfortunately. Somebody near and dear to them. You got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse and the Four of Swords. Putting something to rest, having to put something to rest. I feel like karma is like whooping this person's ass north, south, east, and west, every which way but loose. Karma's not letting loose, letting up. Somebody is dumb. And the practitioner walked away. And took all their money. Now they're realizing with the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles that they spent a whole bunch of money. This is a fine time to have an epiphany. Shabbat. I don't even feel bad. I can't even find it in me to feel some form of remorse for somebody that just kept going and kept going and kept going. You kept going to the bank, going to the practitioner, and this person's like, got a live one, because energetically they already see the insecurities in somebody. They're like, oh, you a karmic. These practitioners ain't dumb. They sell the illusion that you can have anything that belongs to a chosen. Now, let me just tell you, it ain't mathing. Somebody did the work, went within, did the spiritual work, went through all their dark nights of the soul, and you think that the universe is just gonna let you take it? Bitch, you got to have been sold a pipe dream. Somebody might be hitting a pipe. I smell a little crackhead in you. Order in the court. That was mean, but that was from me. I stand accountable. I call judgment over that conversation that I just had in spiritual court with myself. But I meant that. From the bottom of the soles of my feet to the top of my crispy, just golden crown. Listen. Crispy crown, Krispy Kreme, something, hold up. Okay, cream get the money. Somebody wanted your gifts. You got a 3 of Wands. Child, you're moving forward. This is what's so stupid. When it's a child involved, this really chaps my hide. Clarify a child involved. Oh, this chaps my hide. The Chariot. Clarify a child involved. Yeah, you stupid. You're dumb. Whoever this person is, I have no remorse for you because you didn't care about the people around you. Something could be going on with their love life. Some bullshit, they finances. You know, financial issues are the #1 reason why people divorce, and that's unfortunate, okay? Because some people are, you know, not built to be together to build anything. It's like, do you know how to pray? Do you know how to fight? Are you going to fight or flight? And somebody left this relationship a long time ago because they spent the savings on witchcraft, too busy trying to assume your energy instead of assuming the position by way of getting their shit together. There's sickness here for this child with black magic in the reverse. Something backfired. That's so sad. It's so sad. It's so freaking sad. It's so sad. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Anything? Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, please and thank you. And they're stressed out because they know what's about to happen. 10 of Wands. They know what's about to happen. This is how they look. But in reality, they're really in the 5 of Pentacles. This is how things look. You're like, oh, you got a nice car. That's cool. That's what's up. Faking the phone. Behind the scenes, child, they went broke trying to pay for spell work, and the practitioner has abandoned them, and they're in a fight and they're walking away. Anything else we need to know about this person and the reason why they're in spiritual court? Well, it was about your destiny, your fortune, and you're standing in your power. You got the 10 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, and this person can't have it. And the tower that they plan for you is the one that they're rotting in. Okay? Clarify anything else, Holy Spirit? Like, yeah, you thought we was going, yeah, because they couldn't get over the past. There's somebody stuck in some type of toxic ass weird mindset, like a loop. Like, I remember when we were 10 and you won the Easter egg hunt. Like, bitch, where? That was 30 years ago. Like, this is this person. I remember that one time I liked that boy and he liked you. Like, this is this kind of person. They're still holding on. You know, this is this kind of person. They could have even seen you go through hard times and you recovered. They hate the way you recovered. Child, I can't make this up. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Just nasty. Page of Cups energy. Yeah, childhood emotions. Childhood issues. Dealing with one's inner child. This person got to sit down and deal with their inner child. Their teenage self. Knight of Cups. Somebody's blaming everything that's happened to them on somebody else because you're winning and because you don't look like what you've been through. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, the Empress energy. You looking good. They don't like it. I don't know what else to say. This person could have even attacked your family. All kinds of stuff. Ooh, I just heard they're going to lose everything. Damn. 9 of Pentacles. You're here single and self-sufficient. They hate that. Child, I can't make it up. For some of you, you could be a Libra, Virgo. Don't necessarily have to be, or you're just in that energy. 5 of Cups energy. This person is like scared shitless. They don't know what to do, where to go, how to do it. And the practitioner has literally left them out in the cold. Listen, as we realign or as we stay in alignment by way of the realignment of these planets, because we're in a certain alignment, so the planets have to get in that alignment. They're feeding off of our higher vibration by way of energy. We're going to see more and more stories like this of people that tried to come for you, just literally lose it all, fall by the wayside. Like literally, I can't make it up. 6 of Swords, you've healed. King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, taking back your inheritance, claiming your inheritance. I don't even feel like you had to take it back. I feel like you just claimed it. Once you answered the call, stood up, okay? You just went on your journey. I don't know what else to say. Close this door, Holy Spirit. This person was trying to latch on to you, to feed off of your energy, projections, illusions, delusions, okay? Some of these people, we're going to start to see a lot of people just spaz out, okay? This practitioner could have prepared something for this person, possibly a voodoo doll or something of that sort that they've been working with, child. They are frustrated because they spent a whole bunch of money. And see, when practitioners prepare something for you and they tell you to take it home, that energy is in your house, is all your energy that you're putting into whatever that is. This is how they set you up for the tower, to have your name on it, because you're in your diabolicalness, and for it not to backfire on them. The reason why that practitioner is in the Nine of Swords is because this person woke up to the fact that they got fooled out of a lot of money, and they can't, look, the tower. I can't make it up. The tower. I cannot make it up. The tower. So this practitioner is more hurt behind the fact that, you know, this person woke up to the fact that they played them out of a whole bunch of money, because you could have never come for this earth angel high priestess. Child, I can't make it up. Some people are not meant to be touched. There's some people you can go to the practitioner about, and those practitioners know, oh, damn. Once they check into the energy, if they don't get their ass beat by your ancestors first, like, why are you opening up this door on this chosen one, right? They know. They'll open up the door and be like, oh, Star, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. And then they see your past. Damn, death spells, magic. They see what you've been through to get to that point. They already know that the client is defeated. So their next, you know, how do you say, next form of action, if you will, okay, is to take the client and just drag their ass along. Here, take this to your house. And then they start working the client. Here, put this. This is a gem. This is a magical shit, ring or something. Child bomb. At night, they ain't burning candles over that chosen one, because they not crazy. They putting you in a position to do it. So the karma come back to you, and then you come back and you get more thinking that it's working and it's not. And slowly but surely you're selling your soul to somebody that don't give a damn whether you live or die, because you didn't give a damn whether or not somebody else lived or died. You see the way karma spins the block. These practitioners ain't dumb. They not stupid. Trust me, they're not. Not in any way, shape, or form. Somebody got played. This does conclude this case here in spiritual court. I'm so glad, y'all. I'm looking forward to this just new beginning. I love y'all so very much. Get a little tamarine. Get your tamarine on before you leave spiritual court. I love y'all. So try. So try, drop a heart down below. Thank you for the super thanks, super chats, super love, super hugs. You know I'm gonna see you in the next video. If I don't see you in the ethers first, slinging that light, that's gonna be me. Nev, how do we find you in the ethers? I'm gonna be the one with all that light. Come get this light, come get this work. I love y'all. I'll see you soon. Peace be with you.